Okay, here's one. This is going to be called the Bullish three-line strike. Now it's a pretty rare one. To get it bang on perfect for the formation is going to be very rare to see them, so you have to make a little allowances as well. It's a continuation pattern, alright, and these happen during like the mid areas of the trend ranges. Alright, so let's go and show you. Okay, that's the Bullish Engulfing. We're actually on the three-line strike, Bullish three-line strike. Alright, so the way this one looks here is that you're actually going up in an uptrend. Okay, and then you start seeing these candles being developed. Alright, here's the wicks on the tops and bottoms. And then all of a sudden this bear candle comes in. Alright, and it takes out all of the losses, all of the gains that the bears just previously made. Alright, what's the next bar that you should actually see is a blue bar. Well, an up bar. Okay, it should be a bull bar. And this will actually, take it all the way up to the top. Once it's actually broken around about there, you know that it's pretty much the confirmation is now completed, and you can probably add on another position or something like that. But for the most part, this is the confirmation right there. Right, they don't really show up very often on the chart, so I'm going to show you something that looks pretty similar. Here you can see that we've got the uptrend. Okay, the trend started from down here. So we've gone up, come down a little bit, gone up, come down a little bit, and then we've had like 3 strikes there. Okay, and that's actually like the 3 white soldiers, as you might recall from before in one of the other videos. The confirmation didn't come in here because we got a doji there, then we got another doji. This is basically saying that I don't think it's going to go up or down. It's indecisive in the market, so therefore if there's indecisive in the market, generally what the overall sentiment is that the previous sentiment will still carry through. Okay, so here you can see that it's gone up, and then one fell swoop it's come down and it's taken out those previous 4 days or 3 days worth of gains, and then boom, back in, it starts to climb again. Okay, so when it breaks wherever this down bar comes in, whenever it breaks that high, that's normally a confirmation to let you know that this particular up move is now going to continue. Alright, it's not going to come back down. Alright, and you can use all these other previous highs. I mean, this starts getting really interesting now when we move into like line studies. You're going to see the reason why I put it together in this particular manner, like showing you the indicators first, and then showing you how to go ahead and create signals using the indicators second, and third as well. I'll be using combinations and what have you, and then moving into candle patterns. So now your mindset is not focused on those other indicators right now, it's concentrating on these candle patterns. So I didn't want to put that at the forefront and have you concentrating on these candle patterns first, and then showing you how to do those combinations of the indicators that are available to create those buy and sell signals, and then for you to sort of get sidetracked and just completely forget what the indicator is saying because you're focusing on the candles too much. So I've left it this way, so now you don't have an excuse to put any indicators on the chart, so now you're just focusing on the candles. Alright, so now that when I put something else into it, like this line study tool, you can see that this would be a perfect area to go ahead and put your projected targets in when you've gone in and taken the break off of this here, because we have to think outside the box a little bit and the formations don't always appear in the right order, or they don't look like they should look, but they still qualify as one. And then you can go ahead and use your line studies to further facilitate the reason why why you went long or short on that particular currency pair. Let's see if we can find some more examples of those kind of things. They all come in different shapes and sizes. It's the main candle here that you're looking for. It's a really big candle, right? So this is the one that would really start the formation, okay, and it needs to sort of kind of engulf at least a few days worth. Okay, here is one here. Well, it's kind no, actually that's it. Well, it's kind of one, but it's not something that I think would really work out too well, because from here you would expect it to go back up, but it didn't go back up, so that wouldn't actually qualify. You'd really looking for something that follows in steps like this consecutively, and then a big drop afterwards. So let's see if we can find some of them. That's kind of pretty close, but that's bearish engulfing pattern. This one is similar. You can see here how it starts to go up, and then boom, it starts to take out. It actually comes down lower than the first day's candle there, so that would actually qualify. This one doesn't actually show the confirmation here. It actually fails for quite some time, but these candles here are still kind of like indecisiveness in the market. Alright, and this little bar here, this is the start of a new day. That's probably a Sunday bar. I mean, that happened on 2000. Oh, it's too far back, but that one there's most likely a Sunday bar. This is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and this starts off on a Monday. So that sentiment there is enough to let you know that, okay, fair enough, if this bar came in and it wasn't a bull bar that you was expecting, then you just sit back and wait, and you'll say, okay, well, when this day finishes, you'll say to yourself, well, okay, well, this is an indecisive in the market. It would probably mean that the market will still continue its original uptrend. Okay, so then the next day comes in, it pushes lower, then eventually it starts to push up higher. Now that's sentiment in there to say that, okay, we don't really want this to come down any lower. Alright, there is still some bull sentiment behind these two candles, but the overall, from the open to its close, is still indecisive. Okay, the same thing here. It's kind of like 50-50 here. You've had an equal share of bulls and bears coming in, and it's pushed basically a little stub in the middle, but it's still closed off higher. And then the Sunday bar comes in, and then the Monday bar. So that's where my mindset would come into play when I see those kind of formations. So I can go, okay, well, okay, it's fair enough, it's failed, but I'm not going to beat up over it, be upset over it. So you will see that eventually, when the days go by, you will take that, and once you get in, you see this bar coming in, this will be your confirmation bar. Then you go long, your stop loss will be down here somewhere. Alright, and I mean, over a period of 2 weeks, this one goes up 456 pips. In 1 week, you're looking at around about 180. In 2 days, 3 days, it only goes up 61. But it's like I said before with the Aussie dollar USD pair, when it starts going up, it will keep going up in that general direction until it hits another major resistance area or support, depending on which way it was going. Alright, so I hope that's helped. Okay, again, if you have any questions, by all means let us know. Okay, I'm pretty sure there'll be some questions that you would need answering, to have like some extra clarification on these videos, which is all good. Alright, so until then, I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye for now.